into this game. Magneto. Here you are. All right. I love watching Magnetos. Hey, what's up, Friday? How you doing, bro? No, I do like you guys. I like you guys a lot, man. I'm sorry, I keep pausing, getting distracted. I think I have ADD. Obviously, I'm pretty sure I do. I took Ritalin as a kid, so there's no doubt I do. Sensei Hikatori, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate you. What was I saying? I love mag plays. Oh, I don't hate you guys. I love you guys. Wait, no, is that what I was saying? I like you guys. I don't know what I was saying. All right, whatever. It's we're better than YouTube. No, Nelly, I can't lie. CG, son of a whore, dude. CGNC with the 20 gifted members on YouTube, bro. You got it, man. All right, I got you and throwing next. All right, let me get throwing after this, and then I got you, CGNC. Oh yeah, I love to watch mags because I get, I feel like I'm a pretty decent mag, so I can kind of watch and say what I would do and what I wouldn't do. We have a golden hype train. That's right. It's rare emote, but I think it's only. See, I don't want to lie to people, and I don't like baiting people. Like, I like making money because, like I said, this is my job, and I'm fucking grateful for the job you guys have given me. I'm so grateful. You have no idea. Like, to be able to do this daily and have support. Like, I love you guys, and thank you for working hard so that I may, have a job. So thank you. But I don't think the golden kappa is permanent. I'm pretty sure it's just 24 hours. So please don't. Careful about getting baited to that. I've seen a lot of streamers bait. I don't know if it's the 24-hour one or not, but I think it is. It is. It's only 24 hours. Please do not get baited. All right, don't get baited. Like, oh, I gotta fucking do it for the goal. It's a 24-hour emote. Okay, if you want to, great. Thank you. Appreciate it. But don't be dumb. As much as I love making money, I don't like stealing money. Yeah, you've been baited. It's lame. It is lame. Would I watch Emma gameplay? Absolutely, Big Mike. If that's what people are playing in these reviews that people are buying, for sure. No, I did not bait you into the gold canvas. Stop that. Stop that. All right, here we go. I'm gonna hit play now. I like you guys, but fuck off. Here we go. Sad Panda kills. Here we go. This is Firebug. I'm just doing 30 right now. Trip to the garden. 30 is a lot of money. I'm not trying to downplay it. It's a lot. It just, I do them all for $5, so I'm fucked. That's right, Missios. Okay, is that guy DC'd? Oh no, he just came over there. You walled off. Yep. Okay. Sorry, I'm like playing like I'm playing here. You're just getting some good pokes. Like, I think if I'm playing mag, I don't like using my right click unless I'm full. First thing. Firebug. I don't know if that was an accident or what. I never like using my right click on mag unless it's full. 1, because it knocks back. 2, it does more damage, so you can get them that peekaboo damage. 3, it's just a good habit to fall into. Can we get a payment plan? See, I don't like your use of right clicks right now. And the reason it's important to use, and by the way, chat, once again, I no one's done it yet, but I can't say enough. These are not shit talking VOD reviews. These are, I don't need people to chime in and say, man, this guy fucking sucks. Because if anyone does say that, it'll piss me off. All right, don't do that. Not that anyone's done it yet, but I'm just saying. But the big reason too, you want to save that right click for a full charge Firebug is it does knock them back. And what the fuck was that? And it, oh my god, I would love to have you watch a match of mine. Character, all right, cool. Yo, it looks like Sober Gal. So thank you for the 30. I appreciate that. I hope I got the name right. Rebel is Roost. Thank you for the 200 biddies. I appreciate that. But a big reason is because that right click, it knocks them back and it does more damage. And when you do knock them back, you get a free left click after that because it displaces them. And when it displaces them, it keeps them in the air or on the ground, wherever you knocked them back to, and you get that free left click damage afterward. YouTube takes a huge cut. We send it. I do have a PayPal. I do have PayPal. I don't know if I have the dono link on YouTube or not. Yeah, and for anyone who is kind of curious, like, how do you know it's full charge? It's not the graph. You can pay if you're a psychopath, you can pay attention to the rings on the back of your Magneto character, but you should really just pay attention to these 3 arrows in the middle here. Once it turns purple / gets full, that's when it's max charge. See, I've already talked to you, Firebug, so obviously, like, this game's already in the past. Like, you've already done this game, so me saying it constantly is not gonna, like, you know. But I do want to drill it into your head. I do want to drill it into your head that you want to save it, okay? But I already know this game's already done. Yo, Mr. Addicted, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that, bro. Hey, thank you, man. But, like, I mean, your position, everything's fine right now. Your pace of the game is fine. Okay, got a good shield. See how it's full now? That's purple. You're gonna land this right click and it's gonna be great. Gonna reload. So these are right now. You have ulti. So what I like to do. Oh. Unfortunate. Yeah. If you were a second faster. This is just bad luck. Like, you know, when you react right here, like, your bubble's up, you can kind of see Strange posturing for an ulti, right? When he walks past you, you got to kind of be ready to shield somebody, like, whether that's with your shift or with your bubble. Both your tanks are diving on Dripped here. Drip's about to take the double donger. Right here, as soon as you could react to that, you know, flick bubble your healer, and then you can shift yourself. So you did have plenty of time. Unfortunately, you went for the shift on yourself. But you I'm not saying it would 100% saved her, but it would have been much better than what happened, obviously. Getting used to bubbling your friends over yourself is, you know, definitely the biggie. For sure. Gotcha. Whatever you want to do, Trip. Either or. Yeah, a lot of things. You know what, dude? I'm so sorry, Firebug. I didn't look what rank this was. Can you enlighten me what rank this is, please? You see that though? You see that? I mean, here's just an example. I'm just reinforcing it. You got your right click fully charged. Watch this. Boom, you nailed her, which was huge. You knocked her back, so now she's fucked there. Technically, you would have a free left click, unless she shifts out of it because she's Wanda. But, like, you pushed her back into a free spot where she couldn't move, so she immediately just got bonked. Gold 2? Okay. Your bubble, just in case you didn't know, and this goes for other people. If you did know, great, but this is just general advice. Your bubble, if it gets broken and takes max damage and shit, whether it's on you or a friendly, you will get a free full charge of your right click. So sometimes, like, if you have to bubble yourself and you're taking a lot of damage, if you get a right click off before the bubble breaks and then the bubble breaks, you can get 2 right clicks off. It doesn't always, I mean, it's not ultra common, but it can happen. Yeah, I love that you're watching this anymore. Unfortunately, yeah, it's unfortunate. Just those right clicks, just bad luck. I wish we could change that right now. That was I kind of like that bubble. That was good. You already peeled for your DPS. That was good. All right. Oh, dunker. Great reaction. Love that, dude. I thought that was the smarter play over going for the Luna, because your team and you probably could have potentially died to that. So that was good. That was a good transfer target there. So right here, you hear Thor in your backline. Thor's in your backline, ulting, and whether that's you lacking the ability to recognize certain sound cues or not yet, knowing Thor ulted right there, you should have immediately turned around, probably looked to bubble a partner that he was ulting, because there's no point on you sitting on Strange right there, right? You're not going to kill him. If anything, all you're getting is ult charge. So right now, your job is to kind of peel. And if you did turn around earlier, you could have, 1, shielded and saved your healer, and 2, you could have shifted the Thor ulti, so you would have taken no damage as well. Turn the wrong way. That's okay, man. It happens. Looks like you have decently high sensitivity, but I mean, you're still landing your shot, so it's fine. Because your shots aren't bad, which is great. Okay, you kind of... Nice. That was good. I mean, you caught back up to that quick. Once I kind of lose momentum a little bit, or rhythm on my shots, try and... Oh. There's really not a lot. I mean, they just kind of ult gapped you guys there. They just, you know, they ulted. It is what it is. Not a ton that you guys could have done there. Because if you turned around to bubble / shift, you would have died anyway. Ooh, nice try on the right click. So right now, chasing, I wouldn't be chasing targets here. You're just taking free damage for one. Two, you're probably not going to get the kill of a couple of those guys. So, like as a Magneto, your left click is just so much splash damage. You know, it's great. And it's decent. It's good direct damage and splash damage. So I would... Now you kind of have to focus, obviously, what's in front of you. You guys are kind of fucked. Your momentum's kind of all over the place right now. Not just yours, but your team's. But I like to shoot a lot of clusters of guys to get my ult charge and or look for a potential cheeky pick with my combo. Yeah, you guys just have to fully reset here as a team. Those are good shots. Those are good shots. See how, just in case you guys didn't realize, just watch this. See how he bubbled himself? He's not taking a ton of damage, but he's still taking it a little bit. So you'll see his right click meter go up a little bit just from the bubble. Watch this. It'll see how he actually used it and then it recharged because of his bubble, the absorption. Did you see that? I don't know if you guys saw that. But watch, he'll use his right click and it recharges immediately here. Boom, boom, because of that bubble damage. So that's why. That, in case you guys never knew that, that's why. The bubbles. We can, there you go. Okay, I was about to say we should, perfect. I mean, you did it as I said it. That's perfect. When you are in melee range of people, it's just best to, there's really no reason not to left click melee, left click melee, left click melee, because now you're saving some ammo in between shots while getting consistent damage. And you're also meleeing through, like if they're Strange or Magneto, you're meleeing through their shield because they can't block melees, which is nice. Yeah, we just really big thing of you know, broken record. You just got to work on your right click management more. Okay, I mean no one died on your team there, which is huge. A little late, a little late, a little late. So there's two things you could do there. One, I think obviously you ulti too late. We gotta also work on your sound cues, Firebug, to kind of retaliate based on sound cues. One thing you could do as a mag that is very underrated, this is something I've done. When I see a Strange getting a free ulti on my team, sometimes I ulti as mag because the only way for him to build up meter, his, you know, for his explosion, if he hasn't already built it up, is his left click and then his melee. Like he'll left click melee weave to try and build up his meter quick to E. But what you can do is you absorb his left click with your ulti up. So the only way he builds up his meter is his melee. So he might have trouble killing people. So right there, like I said, one of two things you could have done. You hear him ulting, you're like, oh shit, I'm not there. So, you know, right here, you can now, no one got hit luckily on your team, which is great. So, but this is just in general. This is just in general, just a potentiality. And then you heard the cloak ulti. So now you could have ultied like almost right away. So this is just, it's just late, obviously. So then they had time to invis it and everything and kind of mitigate your ulti entirely. And there might be some games where you actually wreck and you do everything correctly. And unfortunately, I just caught the game where you're just, you know, just having some bad luck. So you bubble yourself. Unfortunately, I mean, they They won that fight already, so it's all good.
Rebirth is a mutant's greatest gift.
The final 10 seconds. Now I see them.
You right click Namor's turret, but you didn't even finish it off. These are just small things too, like they're not even big things. You get a little antsy when you solo tank, that's fair, man. It's a lot of pressure on you, bro. It is. Hey, yo, trip to the garden. Big thank you, bro. Thank you for the 30 super chat. I got you, dude. Obviously, there's gonna be a queue. So sorry in advance here. But I do appreciate that, bro, and thank you for the comment as well. Oh my god, dude, that turret almost killed you. Your healers are dead / not up there, I guess. Oh my god, that's good. Firebug, phenomenal job, dude. Great positioning there. You were fucked, right? So you're using the cart to, you know, not get fucked, which is great. Also, just in case I'm sure you realize, but the cart heals ever so slightly. So that was good, man. Wonderful job. Good position. Way to play your life there. That was huge. That's actually a smart shield. These are small things too missed. So like as Magneto, people using shields just to use shields is not good. You don't use shields as Magneto just to mitigate damage, especially when you're at full HP. There's just no point. Why, right? That's what healers are for. They're here. They're there to heal you when you get a little weak. Shields are used to primarily keep you alive, block certain abilities / ultis that'll otherwise devastate your team. Same with your bubble. So there is an exception, however. For example, Thor right here, he's in his awakening form, throwing his little lightning dicks. I think that's actually okay to use your shift on because you see him targeting your team right here, right? So it's actually okay to shift the Thor because that's a lot of damage he can output. Even though you were full HP, that was still fine because you were saving your team, and that's good. His lightning dicks.
It brings together every dimension, even some I've never seen.
So small things like that is great. You know, lock in certain ultis, etc. Yada yada. Even if you're full HP, it's obviously worth it. That was a good job. Nice push. Wolverine kind of fed a little bit for sure.
Only 60 seconds left.
So Thor's he's working on displacing you a little bit. He didn't stick to it, which is good. Okay, so there you go. Like, that was unfortunate luck. That was unfortunate bad luck that she could squeeze her tiny little ass through that beam. That was a good idea though. You ulted at the right time. Just unfortunate luck. Things you could potentially do that if she gets. I mean, honestly, like I said, I think that was just bad luck. Like, I thought she was gonna get stuck on that wall, so I probably would have stuck that out too. But of course, you can potentially look for other kills too if you don't have the confidence to do those small areas.
My power cannot be quelled.
Mag ults are a lot harder to hit nowadays too because everyone plays around them.
I'm opening a portal.
I don't hate that portal placement. It's a good portal placement because a lot of stranges are actually, they make mistakes of putting the portal directly on the point, and when you do that, people just know to focus the cart, and all they had to do is drop all their loads on the cart, and it just really mitigates the portal. So it's good that you put it in a place where they can't just bop it, twist it, pull it, crunch it. Hey, thank you, Patch. Hacha Bacha. Paka Baka.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh my god, this is just a cluster. There's really not much that can be done here. It's just a clusterfuck. You're kind of just doing your best. Don't forget the little reload cancel animation on Strange. It's good to get in the habit of because it takes about like a quarter of the time of the reload off of a full reload. So I know you're a little panicky right now because you're a solo tank and you're just on the point. It's overtime. You're just trying to do everything in your best thing. So that's not your top priority / thought. I get that.
A little help, please.
Muscle memory.
The Sorcerer Supreme returns.
Someone scratch my back.
There's a reload cancel that once he basically touches his hands together, you can either right click or you can melee and you'll be reloaded. See, watch when he reloads here. I'll show you. Oh.
The current score is
Hold on.
0.
Maybe I could do it this way.
2.
This way work. Wait, where is it? So he's gonna swap. Here, let me. Good block. That was a huge block, by the way. I didn't see that last time. That was a great block. So he did it too early, right there. You see how he just goes like that? As soon as he does that, he did it too early right there. He did it too early, so he lost the reload. Right there. You see that? Right when he claps his hands? That's when you can do it. All right, so that's halftime. Let's get
Top-notch team to win this one. The battle
all right, so you're playing Groot now?
4, 3, 2, 1.
I find this is a personal thing just from what I've noticed. I don't know how true it is, but I find Groot much easier on offense than on defense, because when you're pushing on offense with the Groot, you're constantly putting walls behind them while they're backpedaling and you're catching them off guard. Whereas on defense, you're the one backpedaling. So when you put walls behind them, they're still technically walking forward out of range of your walls, unless they're retreating. Those are fine placements of shifts, honestly, because you're looking for some cheeky damage. You are fucked. You are getting so blocked. And now you're getting displaced and pushed. It was a great kill. It sucks that you died there. Okay. Where's your E at? Okay, you have your E just kind of on cooldown. Not a bad thing, by the way, because you can still use it to kind of mess with people. You don't always have to have your E up. That was actually a fine wall. Not the best Moon Knight ulti by any means. It's unfortunate. Now now that your guy died, and you guys have 2 dead, your immediate response here should be just GTFOing. Here. Now you know that you got 2 dead. You should just GTFO. A lot of things you can do too, as Groot, that people don't realize while you're running. You don't have to backpedal. You can walk forward and place walls at your feet, so that way while you're walking, the walls will spawn and you're going over them, and they still have to kill the walls to chase you. Just small things. It is hard. I mean, you're solo tanking versus 2 tanks. Solo tanking on defense especially is rough. On offense, it's not as bad, but you're still going against 2 tanks, and that's just sucky. Sucky.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. Vehicle reaching
So you-
checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Yeah, Moon Knight kind of dropping that ult was a little unfortunate. So right here, what you could do too, these are just small tips for Groot if you're going to play Groot. I know if you don't play him, that's okay too. But as soon as you see this MF right here, see, as a tank, this is the thing I talk about. This is in general too as a tank. You put yourself in a position where you can be shot by their entire team. Yeah, you got that shift wall up, but that thing dies fast as fuck, right? But your line of sight is now their entire team. They're going to fuck you, right? I mean, they are like and so as a tank using the terrain, but whether that wall that's going to break obviously inevitably, or that tree behind you over here to the right. On, how do I do this? Or this tree, you know, this platform over here to the right. You don't have to go out there and put yourself in a bad position, because let's watch what happens just in case. You put the E up, but you see how your ass is still just out here. You had now the only way you survive this is some sort of magical fucking heal. Yeah. So you're putting yourselves in line of sight of their entire team. It's okay as a tank to tank damage, but not that much. Yeah, you didn't have anywhere to run because, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to play this. Realistically, you didn't want to play that far up when you're challenging that Groot. You could have used this terrain right here. You know what I'm saying? This tree, this rock. And you could go poke, 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 poke. Or, you know, even over here for a little bit, just even using this rock a little bit, right? Just being out in the open as a tank is scary. Unless like the fight is a large group fight is taking place out in the middle of the open like that. Playing terrain is just so good.
I am ready to put on a show.
So yeah. Get back to.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
See, there's a hard part. Okay, at least you got another tank now, so that's nice. So you'll have some, you'll be able to help with some of that pressure of them just W keying at you. It's a good ult. Just, I don't know what the fuck your Moon Knight's doing. I'm gonna be honest.
By the eye of Agamotto.
It's a good ult. You forced the cloak ult. Honestly, that's just, that was fine, right? But like, because your Moon Knight wasn't there, because he used ulti earlier instead of waiting, you guys couldn't capitalize on that. Kind of frustrating to see, really. Yeah, your big wall is great. It's not just, this is good actually. I like this. This is good. You kind of got Groot. This, when you block somebody off like this, it's you and your team's job to bonk this guy down before your wall breaks. When you use your big wall like that, like, unfortunately, your team couldn't follow up on that, so bad luck. Oh, yeah. So right here, yeah, okay. I was about to say you should be using your E a lot more as well. I agree. Someone said that in chat, and I agree with that. Your E is still so good. Whether it's even for mitigating a little bit of damage, stalling them ever so slightly, or even just kind of up on the side a little bit, doing some shenanigans and just giving you bonus health so you can be a little more tanky.